Are we going?
Mm-hmm.
We are on?
Look.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome, everybody.
He's nodding. We're on. We can't see it till 17 seconds later. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Outback Skull Rock Studios. How amazing, eh?
It's pretty good green screen, isn't it?
Yeah. It's like, it's green ground as well.
We bring all the dirt in.
All the dirt's brought in.
All the rocks.
Hey, we've got to set
Never
the house
has
rules
so
first.
much comfort been built into a 12-foot
Yeah, every time we say F COVID, we're going to have a
privacy and
drink.
convenience of an internal ensuite and
you guys
walls
can
of
play at
diesel
home
heating
too.
will wrap you in comfort.
So we're not going to talk about the
Kitchen,
pandemic,
two
stuff the
pantry
pandemic.
storages for
Why
all
is there an
your
advert
cooking
on here?
needs, an electric
It's my
awning
channel.
that converts to
As well.
We bring all the dirt.
There we are. We're on. We are dirt's
All
actually
the
live. Can you guys
rocks.
see us? We've got to
I
set the
can't
house
believe
rules.
we're watching two idiots on the screen.
Just comment and tell us so you can see us. We'll see that comment in like 17 seconds. So, we have, where did we just come from, Tor? So, we're not going to talk about the pandemic, stuff the pandemic. Yeah, Kalgoorlie, in the goldfields in Western Australia.
That's where we stand.
Oh, there we are.
Eating out all the
We're on.
dirt.
We are actually live. Yeah, sorting out
I can't believe
engine
we're
issues.
watching two idiots on the screen.
Just comment and tell us so you can see us. We'll see that comment. Sorry. Yeah, and a slight oil leak. So, we have, but yeah, hey, it wasn't just my car. Your car had a bit of a fit
It did,
on
yes.
one of the other trips.
It held us up for 2 days.
Yeah, so
Eating
tell
out
us, people, in the comments, what kind of issues have you guys had when you've been out and about?
They can see us.
They can see us.
Turn the sound on the laptop down.
And a slight oil leak. The sound is off on the laptop. Yeah, hey, it wasn't just my car. Your car. Turn your laptop down. Had a bit of a fit.
It did, yes.
Oh, they're all coming in here. All right, so while we wait for a few more people to come in, we've got a few things to sort of go through. You don't have a beer. We need to sort that out. You want to hop on to...
Yeah, let's get, I'll grab a beer from the Ingle.
The sound is off. And just quickly, a shout out to Ingle and the Full Drive and Adventure Shows for sponsoring this show, assisting and keeping a cameraman out here with 3 different cameras to sort of go through.
How's your beer?
Lights and everything. Yeah, I'll need another one pretty soon.
No, you can have one now.
Yeah, surprise me with what you got there. Audio feedback loop. Turn your laptop, my laptop down. The Full Drive and Adventure Shows for sponsoring. Is my laptop doing a feedback? Assisting and keeping a cameraman out here. How do I stop it? 3 different cameras. Can I mute? Like that? Is that better? Is it sussed out now? Really?
What up? Fix the sound.
Where is it getting my audio from? Where's the mic? Oh, why is it doing this?
Amateur
Live.
hour.
Are you still getting feedback? Hang on, that was 17 seconds ago. I just pressed the mute button. Oh my
Perfect.
God.
That's good. Whoa.
Whoa! All right, we're on.
Yeah, good. Perfect.
We sorted it. Sorry,
Yes.
it takes 17 seconds. Yeah, that's 17 seconds ago. Look at you.
Wow.
Whoa. How many people are on? Jeez.
Who out there thinks Ronnie should scull this beer just because he
No.
No.
We are not
No.
condoning irresponsible drinking.
No. But I am going to have
All
a
right,
drink to
so
calm them down.
our location is a secret spot in the outback. This is private land. We come out here for tag-alongs and other things as well. And this is Skull Rocks. Now, I think next time we do a live show, we'll do a morning show from the eggs.
Oh, from the eggs.
Beautiful spot. We
That's
should have
a
really
nice
had
one.
some of that footage to show them. But we've got other footage to show you. Now, I'm just going to roll a quick reel from when we came, and we can talk over reel, from when we came from Mundaring. Sorry, not Mundaring, east of Perth, close to Mundaring.
Yeah.
Sort of secret location. Sorry, I have to minimise this one.
And for all you people around the world, that's our local. So, local as in,
Yeah, so
it's all within 50 to 100 kilometres of where we live, so.
we started our trip. I can't see anything on that one. Oh, there we are. Oh, there we are. It's working now.
How sick's that really?
Yep. Yeah, the front one's really sick. The one behind me, it looks like a silver rust bucket. All right, so that was our first camp. We got snags on the barbie.
Snags
Snags on the fire. Here's Torbs come up this hill. Hey, this was the first hill we climbed up. We just paused it here. So this is the first hill we've tackled since F-COVID. And we don't have the... Now, you're only going to see a little bit of the clip here because the cameraman was under the pump. he's been editing some stuff while we were doing other things. So this climb, remember what happened to me at the bottom? I thought I was going to snap an axle down the bottom. The first hill.
This one, yes.
Yeah, because I wedged the wheel. You have to wait for the series to come out.
Oh, spoiler.
So we'll watch this beast of a rust bucket come up this hill.
You watch it.
Yeah, so that was the first place we went. Now, I don't know if we so we've been out on the road for how long now? 14 days? 15, 16?
15, 16 days.
16 days.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised you don't stink as worse than what you do already, but...
Yeah, look at you. You look like a grub.
Yeah, look at my hair. It's disgusting.
Awful.
That's where you get in the bush. So, yeah, we went, oh, this is cool. This is cool. So that was at night, remember?
Oh, yeah, that was...
Yeah, because we arrived at camp in the dark for the first time ever. Since the pandemic. All right, so that was just a quick reel we wanted to show you there. We got some other ones we want to show you. Where are we? Ah, yes. We've got some set plays here. So, gotta love Little Bear. Yeah, he's all right sometimes. Scull the beer. Yeah, we're not condoning that. Nice track. Hardest in the wet. Yes, it is. Oh, you know that track, do you? Don't tell anyone where it is. It's kind of a secret track. So, yeah.
Don't ruin it for us.
Nah, don't ruin it for us.
Nah.
So, Torbs, you had the idea of, do you really need that? So,
yeah.
This is a thing we used to do on Talking 4x4. And we want you guys to comment right now some items that we take camping, and you can ask us, do you really need that? So we'll do that for 5 minutes. 5 minute segment. We're waiting.
You gotta wait 10 seconds.
Do it.
Do it.
They're talking about drinking.
Yeah.
Super secret. Yes, super secret. Come on, tell us.
We've got to wait 17 seconds.
Well, I'm going to ask you one straight off the bat.
Okay.
Coffee machine. Do you really need that?
No, you don't.
Oh, he's honest. All right. Toilet paper. Do you need toilet paper?
Yes.
Yeah, you do.
Especially when you're travelling our local tracks, because that's all the, what do we call it, parrot bush, dryandra.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Really prickly leaf. So
yeah, that stuff will, it doesn't end well.
Do you really need 3 axes? That's a really good one.
I do. It's my comfort sticks. Will you bring a comfort teddy bear? I bring comfort sticks.
I don't bring a comfort teddy bear.
All right, I think we've got time for 2 more. Coffee machine is always needed. Is that right?
Yeah, I agree with
Soda
that.
stream. Is a soda stream needed? No, it's not, but it does keep the intake of alcoholic beverages down.
Do you really need Torbs? I think... how do we delete them off the channel?
I need someone to talk to. Otherwise, there's no one to talk to. Then I have to bring out Rhonda. So it's just me and Rhonda.
Oh, that would be boring.
100k. Oh, I like this one. Do you really need 100k plus 4B? That's going to tie into the other question we wanted to ask them. Yeah. That's cool. Okay. Do you really need a $100,000 4B? No.
No. 100% no.
Do you need a highly modified 4x4?
No.
No. Stock 4x4.
Yep.
But you're limited to what you can do, obviously.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
All right. So, I reckon we jump straight to the show reel of Bornholm Beach. Now, Bornholm Beach, for those who don't know, explain.
Oh, in our opinion, is the hardest beach in, well, Ronnie says Australia, I say just Western Australia to get off.
Where else is there a beach other than Western Australia?
There's the occasional one on the East Coast, isn't there?
Yeah. So
I'm sure there's a lot of people over there that say there's plenty of them.
Yeah, but no one's got one to compare to Bornholm.
I'll be interested. Anybody got a beach that compares to Bornholm Beach?
Right,
if you know.
We got it on the screen now. So we got to Bornholm Beach. So we went from east of Perth all the way down to Albany, which is close to Bornholm Beach. It's between Denmark and Albany. And then we got onto Bornholm Beach. We were driving down and we saw this Prado, which is on the screen right now. We saw this Prado that was bogged. But before that, we saw the police come out.
Yes.
And 2 other cars.
Yep.
And we're like, oh, what's going on? So we drove down a hill, we saw this abandoned Prado. And then we kind of stopped. And it was like, well, no one's there. So we kept going. The camera guy, the cameraman, Chris, he stopped at it. And lucky he stopped at it because, lucky for them, because they got some extra help from us.
Yes.
So they actually just came in, and then they told us the story that the cops were stuck overnight. They had to leave the car there overnight.
Yeah, the cops come down to rescue them for the night.
Yeah, rescue him. It was just one person.
Ah, that's right. And they got stuck themselves too.
Yeah, so we're rolling now. So there's no audio on it? Okay, so we'll go like that. Now you got audio.
Back it up now, so we're just digging a bit out from the mud guard there.
And then they told us the story.
Those mud guards.
Feedback.
Hopefully they don't just come off.
So this is where
Yeah, cops come down to rescue them for the night.
Did I? Yeah, rescue him. It was just one person. Yeah, okay.
And they got stuck.
Just all behind the scenes. So we're rolling. So we'll take the audio off. So now there's no audio on it. So this guy, we helped out. We got him out. He was stuck there overnight. 24 hours he was stuck. Well, just 12 hours or something.
Yeah, 12 hours. So.
Yeah. But he got there 24 hours ago. We'll just pause that there. So basically, the cops went down to help him. They got stuck. They had to abandon the car. I think they got out by other means.
Yeah, someone else came down and pulled them out.
Yep, that's right. And then he rang his mate and his uncle.
Yeah, they drove all the way from Perth, didn't they?
From Perth, left 4 a.m, got down there to help him out. They brought 8 max tracks. We helped them out. We got them out. And then we got down to the beach. So this is Bornholm Beach, which is on your screen now. This is a cool drone shot. We'll just rewind 10 seconds. Whoop, what have I done here? There we go. Not much of a beach, yeah, since the storm, right? But it's not much of a beach anyway, down there.
That's right.
So here's my exit. And do I make it all the way to the top? Well, we won't spoil that, will we? So here we go.
No.
So, yeah, it was super soft. And what PSI were we down to here?
Would have been around 10. It was pretty low.
Yeah, it was pretty low. So let's just, I'm going to put the audio on so people can hear you coming up. So we've got in-cab with Torbs here, because we don't want to spoil too much of this.
Tell me in the two-way when to go, because I can't see you.
I'm going to put the audio on so people can hear. All right, audio's off here again. This bit I love because you couldn't see a damn thing.
I was surprised I even stayed on the track.
We actually had radios. We were ready to tell him if he was going too far to the sides or not, because had he gone too far to the left, you would have been boop, boop, boop.
Yeah, that was a long way down. It's probably about 50 metres.
You got the worst time to drive up the hill there.
Yeah.
But yeah, pretty hectic beach, eh? So that, we actually, I don't want to spoil what type of fish. We actually caught a feed on the beach, and I actually caught most of the fish this time. For once.
You did, actually?
For once, yeah. I left the bananas at home. Oh, this bit you guys have to see. So when we were on the beach, so we helped out a tourist to get off. We helped ourselves to kind of get off. And then we had these locals. So the locals, we helped them out as well. Now, one of them had a patrol. Okay, they're super capable. Almost stock patrol, except it was lock front, lock rear.
Yeah.
And he had 8 PSI.
8 PSI and...
No problems.
Yeah, and wasn't carrying much of a load, so it was
nice
and light.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, he drank all his beers.
He did, yeah.
And he all he had was swag. He just walked up. He actually took the wrong turn, had to go all the way down again to go back up. But,
so he did it twice.
But this is his mate. Do you want to describe what car it is? I'll put the audio on. Quick, describe.
The ultimate Zook.
Bit of a wild night.
Carrying much of the load, so.
Yeah.
Back out.
Yeah, he drank all his beers.
He did.
And he all he had was swag. He just walked up. He actually took the wrong turn, had to go all the way down again to go back up.
So he did it twice.
We might,
but this is
might have to go down again and give it.
Describe what car it is. I'll put the audio on.
You want to try that?
The ultimate Zook.
Okay.
Yeah, he was stuck down there earlier.
Bit of a wild night.
He didn't know that he was stuck.
Yeah,
we got
yeah. Might have to do it twice.
Swag. He just walked up. He actually took the wrong turn, had to go all the way down again to go back up.
So he did it twice.
Yeah, hard work.
But this is
might have to go down again.
Alright, you ready?
describe what car it is. I'll put the audio on.
You want to try that?
I'm not sure if you heard the limiter there, but it was a net. It was so funny, man. But he got it off. He got it off the beach, which was the main thing. Oh, so
I'm thirsty, so I'm just going to say F COVID.
fair enough. F COVID. So Torbs, this brings us to, remember the tourist we helped out on Bornholm? It was his first time off-road.
Yes, it was his first time off-road.
So you want to take it away? The question.
The question... I forgot what the question was because...
First time mistakes.
First time mistakes, yeah, sorry. I'm with it now.
Fong slapping.
Fong slapping, yeah, we all like a good fong slap. First time mistakes, not lowering your tyre pressures. But even before that is doing a beach on your own that you know nothing about.
Yes.
That can get very tricky. So it's quite lucky there was other people around.
And he chose the hardest beach in Australia, in my opinion.
WA.
In WA.
Yeah.
In our opinion, in WA at least, he chose the hardest beach to do his first four-wheel drive experience.
Someone just wrote here, how do you have tourists with closed borders? We call them tourists because they're
local WA.
Yeah, they're from WA, but they're not in the lower southwest of Western Australia.
Yeah, actually, that's a really good point because, okay, Western Australia is so bloody big. If we go from one town to another town, we are essentially tourists. Well, we're locals and tourists at the same time.
Yeah, that's right.
Local tourism. If we go to the Kimberley, that's not our local place. That is, but it's still in Western Australia. We are essentially tourists.
Tourists, yeah, that's right.
But if we spend a lot of time in the Kimberley, then you can kind of call yourself a semi-local.
Yeah, semi-local.
Yeah, we just made up another category there. That's really good. All right, some guy, where is it?
Social distancing.
What beers are you drinking? So I had the Pirate Life Mosaic. Not sponsored, but very much would like to be sponsored by Pirate Life. And then, what's this one? The Grifter.
Grifter. I was going to say, I got the Grifter as well.
Serpent Kiss Watermelon Pilsner.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Pale ale. It's actually quite nice, this one.
Oh, I should have had that one.
No.
All right. F. Clive Palmer. Yes, F. Clive Palmer.
Oh, you have to have 2 drinks to that one.
So, Clive Palmer, he's just a rich billionaire arsehole who's trying to force the borders to be open. So, F you, Clive Palmer. So, could I get in trouble for saying that? No, it's my opinion.
No, yeah. It's your channel.
It's my channel. Well, okay. All right. So, what is your first time full drive mistake? And while we wait for your comments, because it's 17 seconds delay, I'll tell you what mine are. Yeah. So, the first mistake I ever made off road was not lowering tyre pressures. And I've been off road on gravel roads and got bogged in Ford Falcons, which is like for those overseas.
Not a four-wheel drive at all.
Yeah, it's like So it's a 2-wheel drive. And then I went to the 4-wheel drives and didn't air down because I didn't know. And then I ended up at the Lancelin Sand Dunes. And we all camped at the caravan park there. So we all stayed there at a spot. And then I was the only one for 4-wheel drive. So I took all the girls there first. And then I got bogged straight away on the dunes. I was probably trying to show off a bit. So the missus and 3 other girls in the vehicle were out and they were digging out the 4-wheel drive underneath the vehicle.
How did you manage to get them out digging it?
Well, that's the funny thing, right? So this bloke in an F250 rolls up and he goes, "What tyre PSI are you running, mate?" And I was like, "What's PSI?" You know, this dumb teenager, right?
Yeah.
Young, dumb, think I know everything. And he's like, "Well," I think he said like, "Well, young mate or son or whatever." He goes, "If you teach me how to get 4 girls to dig out my 4-wheel drive, I'll teach you how to lower your tyres." I thought it was a fair trade.
Yeah. So what's the secret?
Well, you just don't air down and fill your car with ladies. That's the only time you shouldn't air down. If you've got a car full of ladies and you're remote. No toilet paper.
There's been a lot of those.
Yeah, there's been a lot of those, F. Clive. It's censored, so if you write the actual words, it won't come up. So just EF or F, just, Clive Palmer. All right. So
going swimming in my patrol. Ooh, that sounds horrible.
Yeah, going swimming in my patrol that is a pretty harsh lesson. Bald tyres in a petrol Hilux at Ledge Point, no fun. Yeah.
That would suck. No fly nets.
Going down to creeks for a swim in a 2-wheel drive. It rains It rains and you can't get back up to the bitumen. Only 30 metres. Oh man, that would suck.
Oh,
30 metres
so
away.
close.
You can see where you need to go, and you can't get
Yeah.
up. That was by. Oh, can you read that one? Sloughtanic brutality. That is all right. No fly nets. James Bushy, no fly nets. That is also a first time mistake, especially if you head out to the desert.
Yeah, definitely.
You quickly learn. Although I find with fly nets, if I put it on, at some point you take it off and it frustrates you. So I find you just get used to it.
Just don't take it off.
I
You
just,
can drink your beer or your water or whatever through the fly net.
if you, yeah. But I got a different method. You just don't care about the flies. Now the flies are here. I'm noticing them now because it's talking about flies.
Yeah, they're just going to you because you smell worse.
Thanks for the advice, F. Clive. Yep, James Bushy. Over breaking downhill, Hendrick Music. Yes, that is a dangerous one, especially when it's muddy or even a shaly hill.
Yes, mud and shaly hills, they're the same. You hit your brakes, whew,
And you keep moving.
yep,
And
it scares you.
if ABS kicks in, it's even worse.
Yeah, it is.
And it freaks you out because you keep your foot on the brake. Because what it does, ABS on the highway is great. It's just gives you that horrible feeling for the pedal, but you stop like that. That's pretty good sound effect, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's
Ronny
perfect.
with hair, yeah. I
That's
went
a
to advanced hair,
perfect
yeah.
Land Cruiser handbrake. Well, it's funny that because I'm the only Land Cruiser with a handbrake.
Yeah. Whoa, are you all right back there? Nah, I'm all right, yeah.
Oh,
I wasn't get too toasted here. So the cameraman just tripped over
his cup of tea.
or was it a cup of ochre we made?
No, that's my cup of tea I made him.
Oh. Losing your CB radio after rolling it. Oh, so you can't even call for help. That would suck.
Ooh, yeah.
It doesn't really matter where you put your CB radio if you roll over. On the roof is even worse, probably.
Yeah,
It's going to snap no matter where.
that's right, yep.
So you probably want to carry as a handheld. That's actually a really good point.
Yeah.
You roll your car, how are you going to call anyone?
I never thought about that.
Don't roll your car.
Yeah.
All right. How are we going for time? Because I don't want to miss these things.
Ooh, you can't miss those. Good. Cute boys in the outback. They are cute, aren't they?
Oh, there's one there.
No. It's the cars, not us.
Oh, my goodness. All right. Let's go to the show reel of Cheynes Beach. Oh,
Cheynes Beach.
we have to be quiet again so we don't have backfeed because that water crossing. I can't remember what Chris stitched up for us. He was under the pump. You are? Where are you getting backfeed from?
Oh, failure.
Okay. Sorry about the backfeed if you're getting backfeed. Were you getting backfeed when you had it on your YouTube?
Oh, let's ask the people. Are you still getting backfeed on there?
We're opening Cheynes Beach. And I am... Is there audio on these ones? Yeah, there is. I'm cutting audio.
Failure.
Okay. Sorry about the backfeed if you're getting backfeed. Were you getting backfeed when you had it on your YouTube?
That is one sexy car. What else? Oh, it's my car.
We're opening
Cheynes
Cheynes slow-mo.
Beach. Cheynes Beach
Oh, it's me
this
cutting
time,
off.
all
I'm
the
trying
way
to do a piece. Is there audio on
Wheat
these
belts.
ones? Yeah, there is.
Then
I'm
we're
cutting
gonna
audio.
hit up the goldfields
I had to
after
stop
that.
you
But
getting
right
us
now,
into another
we're heading towards our favourite campsite.
Sorry about
Towards
That's the
here.
thing, like, look, it's slightly scripted because we've got to say things about the area.
That is
but
one
this
Oh, it's my car.
So this is Cheynes Beach. This is close to the whales. Is there audio on
Wheat
these?
belts.
Yeah, there is.
Then
I'm
we're
cutting
gonna
audio.
hit up
Nature lovers, you will love this. These are,
Another
are they humpback or blue whales?
Southern Ride whales.
Southern right whale, there you go.
And they had their young ones aromatic on cars.
Oh my god! I think I've got it inside of it.
Oh, stop there. Okay, so we'll take the audio off here. So this is Cheynes Beach. So there's this really cool secret hut that you get to, and okay, when you walk river crossings, you got to walk the whole way, and
Yeah,
I didn't do that.
No, you left the last 3 metres.
No, it wasn't. It was the last probably 10 meters. It was a long one. So I left the last 10 meters out. We didn't know what was coming up. Man, that sun's blasting right in. Sorry guys, sunny's on.
Awful, isn't it?
I can't see the screen if I do that.
No.
So we're driving along. All of a sudden, boom. And I got water in the cab. So do you.
Yeah, got a little bit of water, but I didn't flood it like you did.
Yeah, so I had the windows slightly down, and I walked it. It was ankle deep, and then there's this spot where it must channel across. I heard that. There's this channel that goes across, and it just dipped in, and it just kept going, and then woof. And because I had the windows down, the water came around up the windscreen and around in the sides. So
Yeah.
my feet actually got wet.
Oops.
That was crazy. All right.
Oh, that is cool. Greetings from Belgium.
Was at the hut last weekend? Water was deep. Yeah,
Yeah, that's the one.
that section. That was Bev Green. What does your license plate mean?
Google it.
I guess he's talking about mine. It's pronounced Sleipnir, and it is Odin's steed. It's Norse mythology, so we're both actually from Denmark, aren't we?
Yep.
So we're Scandinavian, Viking mythology.
8-legged horse, to be precise.
Yeah. So just heritage. Like to keep the heritage. All right.
So where are we up to, Ronnie?
Well, we're up to top tips for sand driving. And, you know, we kind of went to a little bit of that, but let's go back to Bornholm Beach, right? Because
Yeah.
on Bornholm Beach, I'll let you take it away after this. On Bornholm Beach, we had this guy, the local guy, he actually spoke to Chris mostly.
Yes, that's right.
So he drove past Chris, and Chris was having a chat to him, and this guy goes down there every single Sunday.
Yep.
Every single Sunday, he goes down for a fish,
Yep.
or just to watch people get bogged. And he's helped out a lot of people. So that tough beach, Bornholm Beach, he drives with, he just said it's 8 PSI and it's front and rear locker and off you go.
Yep.
That was what he said.
And don't send it.
Yeah, and don't send it.
Yep.
Yeah. And also, he's a local, so he won't have a full touring setup. So when we were down there, we were full touring setup. We have to blast it up there.
Yeah, that's true. Yep, because we were doing some long Ks and lots of different places.
And what PSI were you running then?
I was running 10 on the
I know we
front
talked already, but
and 15 on the rear. So I wasn't far off.
okay. I was pretty low, man.
Yeah,
I was-
but I wouldn't have gone too much lower with the weight. So you don't want to
Yeah,
go
that
too
is
much.
that is a good point. You go too low with too much weight. So top sanding trips. I mean, tips. I'd say knowledge is power. This guy, perfect example. It's his local beach. He knew the beach. He knew the tides. He knew all the ingredients to get back off the beach. Like APSI,
bad. Sorry, everyone.
even open diffs. I reckon APSI, you get off that beach
Yeah,
easy.
easy.
But you have to know, and without being overloaded.
Yeah,
So for anyone else coming from Perth who's on a bit of a big trip, you head down there, don't go down in that much gear. Base yourself, then go down there.
yeah, that's right.
And always speak to locals, actually.
Yeah, that's the best way you can
Yeah.
get advice, is speak to the locals.
And the cool thing was, he was happy to assist the guys that we helped, because he asked
That's right.
Chris,
Yep.
are you guys going to help him, or should I help him? Are you Swedish people? No, Danish. Hey mate, greetings from Sydney.
Hey,
Hello from Colombia. Hey,
another
Danish Aussie here. Ah,
Hey,
Hayden Houston. Skål.
Scott.
All right, that means cheers in
Cheers.
Danish.
We're just missing the snaps.
Yeah. Ronnie, high quality for your video. Recording displays well on 4K TV. That's good to know, man. Thanks. Fifi and Max. All right, what are we on to now? We're now on to the show reel of the Holland Track, our final leg of our trip that we actually recorded as a series.
Yeah, that was a fun one. It's been a few years since I've been there.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll turn the mic off on the computer when we run this. Chris, does this have me talking at the start? No, it is turned off. Oh, how do I turn it off? Okay, we're just going to go into settings and turn it off. You just talk about something.
All right, I'm going to talk about something. That's Ronnie, amateur hour. No.
Yes. Settings.
All righty.
System.
There's too much going
Yeah,
on
yeah.
here.
Have a look
All
around.
right,
Torb, show them around.
show them around. All
Talk
right,
about the place.
let's go get a camera.
Where's this bloody
Steal a camera.
microphone?
Which one are we going to take?
1, 2.
You're going to come with me? No, the cameraman doesn't trust me.
Master volume.
All right.
Is that better?
So, you shush over there. I'm taking over the show now. So we got some. Where are we facing, Chris?
Over Ronny's car.
Over Ronnie's car. So we've got a big boulder over the back. It goes into some nice open country. They call them breakaways.
I think I sorted it out.
And Ronnie has finally sorted out the sound. Cool. And this is Skull Rock beside us. I don't know if we can see that. Over there. I'm taking over the show. We call it Skull Rock because it's covered in bones. There's a goat's head on the top. So we've got a big boulder over the back. Goes into some nice open country. What else can I say? It's beautiful country.
I think I sorted it out.
And Ronnie has finally sorted out the sound. Cool.
I've got a question here from Sean Lord.
Beside us. What's the question?
Have you guys had any dealings with Karens?
Karens. Karens. Can we be a bit more specific?
Yeah. Hey, Sean Lord, a bit more specific. Karens as in a person or a place?
Yeah.
Torbs is echoing now. I've got a question here from Sean Lord.
What's the question?
Have you
Torbs
guys
getting bad
had
feedback
any
still.
dealings with Karens?
It's back. Do you have live stream playing back on your laptop? Yeah, we do to see the comments.
Hey, Sean Lord, a bit more
maybe.
specific. Karens as in a person or a place?
Oh, this is 17 seconds ago.
Torbs is echoing now.
Oh, is it picking up on that one?
I'm echoing.
Oh, now we know what it is.
Bad feedback still.
Dealings with Karens.
It's back.
Right.
Yes, ex-Holton, you are correct. The cameraman had all the mics turned on. Oops.
Karens as in a person?
Oh, this is 17 seconds ago.
Who thinks the cameraman should
is it picking up on
drink
that one?
now?
Look, he was only.
Now
Now we know what it is.
Entitled person.
Right.
Yes,
Karen
ex-Holton,
is an
you are
old
correct. The
woman
cameraman
that want
had
to speak
all
to
the
your manager.
mics turned on. Oops.
What? I don't understand.
Who thinks the cameraman should drink now?
All right, where were we? So now we don't have feedback. So does that mean that I can press this button?
Potentially.
Right.
Yes,
Karen
ex-Holton,
is an
you are correct.
I have.
Cameraman
Yeah, I shut it off.
To your manager.
All right. Still got delayed feedback happening, lads. I don't know. No, there can't be delayed feedback. I'll put this down on.
All right.
I don't understand.
Now they're messing with us. Ronnie doesn't understand what a Karen is. Someone needs to explain it to us.
Yeah. Acid days, eh?
Karen are people who...
Oh! So is it like the 200 series, Karen? Really? Really? Oh my god.
Amateurs. Still heaps of feedback.
I turned master
Better.
down. Are you sure? Disable. Have you? No, you got my audio.
What?
Now it's
Okay, it's good now.
good. All right. We get
Sound
there.
is good now.
All right, that's
Oh.
what happens when it's live. Audio's okay now. It's good now. Oh yeah. All right. Wow. Okay. Holland Track. That's what we're on there, isn't it? Yeah. Holland Track. Let's talk about the Holland Track. We can actually talk while it's going then, which is really cool.
Can we?
So yeah, I think so. So Holland Track's coming up now. So Holland and beyond. It was really wet out there, I got to say.
It was really wet.
Oh, this is the bushfire zone at the beginning. I think. Am I talking here in the bushfire zone? Yeah, be quiet here. Feels weird being quiet.
Mm. You struggle being quiet, don't you?
All right, so, oh crap, he put this one in. You had to put the one in I get stuck in.
Isn't that like the second time?
Well, we avoided the big holes here, like,
Oh, Ronnie got stuck.
Yeah, I went in too slow. I know. I don't know how much of this you put in. Yeah, so we went for the shallowest hole. Okay, so here we go for, yeah, you put this one in too. Both of the ones I get stuck in.
Now, a lot of people are probably wondering why we're driving through these mud holes. All these mud holes that we did go through, you have to, because we don't make chicken tracks, and you shouldn't make chicken tracks, because all that happens is you just destroy more and more bush.
Yeah, you make it wider and wider, and then that becomes a mud hole anyway. So
Yeah.
although I kind of disagree with some of the signs they have out there. It says avoid all mud holes because it's encouraging people to make new tracks, but then it also says don't make new tracks, so people get confused.
Yes, that's
Look,
right.
and the thing is, when all the holes have got water in them, what do? Do you turn around and go home?
Yeah.
You keep going. Your track's open. So this is one of those that yeah, it was probably deeper than the other one, to be honest.
Yeah.
But we didn't know until we got in it. Oh, and this is one on our way to the rocks. That was really cool. I like that shot. Yeah, so that Holland Track and beyond, there was a lot of bushfire damage out there actually.
There was, yeah. There was a big fire that ripped
Heaps.
through there a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, a lot of those places take, on average, about 7 years before they start to come back to life.
Yeah. So, I mean, although fire is part of the bush cycle,
Yes.
7 years, it just scarred, you know?
Yeah, that's right. And you could see that the fire was extremely hot out there because it charred the wood so much that it was like porcelain. So nothing survived.
We can't hear Ronnie. Are you messing with us?
Is that a bad thing?
You need to unmute the videos. Oh, the video's muted. Okay, we can hear here. Rear air locker or E-locker for D-Max? What would you recommend? I would say E-locker. Less things to go wrong. Anyway, let's stick with...
Yes, I definitely agree with you that it does suck that it takes so long for it to come back to life.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, you can ask this one here.
All right, what do we got here? All right. Who here actually hates mud?
When you go off-road, many people, it's a love-hate relationship.
It is. You go in and it's sort of like, I don't want mud on my car. The first time you slip and go in and your car's bouncing all over the place, you kind of get a bit excited, and then you do a couple more, and then you get home, and that's when you really hate it.
It's the maintenance afterwards.
Oh,
it's
for
all the
years you find
bushes
mud.
and all your axle seals and just all the seals just get dried up, and it actually draws grease out of your
Oh,
car.
it does. It ruins bushes,
Yeah.
everything.
The Hilux is squeaking, your car's squeaking,
Yep,
mine's leaking a bit of oil.
yep. You had no brake pads. They didn't
Yeah,
help.
yeah, my brakes
Well,
were,
mud. I reckon you had brake pads, but the mud destroyed them.
them. Exactly, because it then makes this contact and it's just grinding paste and it just
Yeah.
goes. So mud, honestly, I don't hate mud because hate's a strong word. I like it, but I hate cleaning it.
Yeah,
And I hate what it does.
it does.
That silty stuff.
Yeah,
It's the worst.
It's fun for a few minutes, and then it's not fun for the next
Yeah.
few days.
It's more those holes that you go in and then you get stuck and then you're going backwards and forward. That's when you're stirring it all up.
Yeah.
And all those bits go into your brakes, and we all had squeaky brakes.
It
And-
just chews them away.
And we had to change the brake pads. My rear passenger brake pad was metal on metal. It actually started having welding marks. It actually, so we got to Kalgoorlie and got some new brake pads there.
Yep. That was fun.
some-
Changing
and some
brake
engine oil.
pads on a 79 in front of the museum.
Yeah.
Very fitting for a 79 outside of a museum.
Oh, there we go. I only hate, so James Bushy, I only hate mud when I get stuck in it. Yeah.
Very cool.
Curly Adventures. Ronnie, what tour do you recommend for the first touring newbie? What tour? First touring newbie. If you're talking about tag-along tours, any tour. The longer and bigger one, the better, because you're going to gain so much confidence, and you're also going to enjoy it. Man, that sun's coming right in. It's punching in. Your sync is off when Ronnie talks the voice out of Torbs. I think it's live, so it's going to be different for everything. Like we got Chris in the background, he's checking it constantly, and I think it's just the way it works.
Yeah, okay.
Like a pig in a mud. So Michael Grace, he loves the mud. Mud is Aussie bush life. Mud is fun, but so sad for vehicles.
Bad.
Oh, so bad for vehicles. Do the what?
Old roofie trick. Spray the whole underside of your car with
Lanolin.
lanolin oil. It
Kills
smells
the-
like a sheep, but
But
protects the car. That's
Yeah.
good. Yes.
I actually sprayed most of my undercarriage with that strike hold, the stuff that I've been trying for a year.
Oh, okay.
That
Yep.
stuff's awesome, man.
Yep.
So just a quick shout out to Strike Hold. It's wicked stuff. I've got to talk to a guy and get more off him. It's what you use on firearms,
Ah, okay. Yes.
developer firearms. But we had a gimbal, the Ronin gimbal, Chris's gimbal, when we did that series on the boats that never got released because everything failed.
Oh,
The weather failed, everything failed miserably. The final boat thing we did,
Yep.
the gimbal, we sprayed it with Strike Hold and it came back to life. He's still using it now. Salt water. A wave
very lucky.
went into the boat.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. Why not use car bras? Look,
Well, car bras are really designed for petrol vehicles.
well, no, any vehicle really,
Yeah.
but it's more for water. With mud, if you hadn't have to go, if you get stuck, you're stuck. Then
Yeah, it's
You-
going to suffocate the
yeah,
car.
you could use a car bra, I guess.
Yeah. We could always give it a go and see what happens.
You can try it. Oh, hang on. Oh. Gun Library Garrett. Thanks for teaching me so much before I built my first four-wheel drive. No worries, man. Happy to help.
I'm glad we might have saved you a lot of money.
Or cost you a lot of money.
Don't blame us.
Sean Lord, next modified episode, Daihatsu Terios. Look, you find me a Terios, I'll shoot it. I have no beef with any vehicle.
Inox, yes, we used Inox before.
Gem Ty, where's Wayne? Wayne's no longer part of the channel, although he does still roll around in the tag-along tours. Greg Palmer, what do you use to stop rats eating wires?
That's a good...
Rat sack?
Yeah. That is a really good
You
question.
can take that one.
What's your favourite track? Ooh. All-time favourite track. I would have to say my all-time favourite track would be the not the Flinders. It's pretty bad for an all-time favourite track, and I can't remember the name of it.
All-time
The one
favourite.
outside of Carnarvon.
Oh, the Kennedy Range.
Kennedy Range. That is... It's just a nice touring track with some of the most unbelievable views and scenery you can get, camping on top of the cliffs, looking over the stations.
Wayne and Stu are actually going to run a tag-along out there.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, they're just announcing it.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So funny
I
you
bet
should
you
say
that.
that.
I hope they're not going to be crossing the Murchison River.
Is it full?
Well, when we did it was quite high.
Yeah, they'll be right. What's my favourite track?
Yeah.
What's your favourite track? Well, I'll explain. Mine is the Baxter. I do it every year as a tag-along. I love it.
That is beautiful.
I love it. But this year, I'm going to get Stu to take the lead for half of it. And I can just chill back and relax with the kids a little bit as well. Because when you run a tag-along, you are on 24/7. 24/7 you're on call. You know, you can't
Ah,
drive your
to
truck.
deal with rats, heaps of pepper in the engine bay. Okay.
I don't think that works because I remember as a kid there was a container ship full of pepper that was littered with rats. So
Okay.
I don't think that'll work.
Oh.
I think we're going to take questions now because we are running low on time, aren't we?
No. We've got 3/4 of an hour still to go. Or
Oh
40.
yeah, we're going for an hour and a
Yeah,
half.
hour and a
I
half.
forgot. I need to run to the bush for a quick second. I'm not kidding. I drank too much water before we started. Have you ever rolled a car? Oh,
No.
close.
Plenty of close. Very close. But-
Close. I rolled. Yeah, I have.
Have you?
Yeah, the side by side. In America.
Yeah, fair enough. It's not a car, but yes, he did roll.
Yeah, okay. Without a
buggy.
without a helmet too. What an idiot.
Yeah.
What an absolute idiot driving a side by side without a helmet
Did
and
they
rolling
even
it.
give us an option to wear helmets? I don't think they had helmets.
It's America, land of free. How capable can you make a Zook? Something like a first gen of Vitara. You could make a Zook more capable than these things without doing anything to it.
100%. A lot of it comes down to
They are small and nimble.
water in cans. No. Just before we started, Ronnie drank a lot of water.
Yeah. I'm serious. I have to run, dude.
You have to run
It's live.
live.
I've never done this live before. I'm going
What's
to have
the
to run.
next mod you're doing, Torbs? Actually, that's a good question. While Ronnie's gone and he can't hear me, I'll tell you that I'm going to sell his car to do my next mod.
Oh, you're not going to follow me, are you?
I like this. The cameraman's actually going to follow Ronnie to the bathroom. Yes, he did take his radio mic off, so you are very lucky. My next mod, I'm actually looking at a full front cab overhaul. So I'd like to get new roof console, maybe do upgraded steering wheel. I've seen quite a few fancy ones out there. Just make it a bit more comfortable than a tractor. And hopefully some new seats, because I've got a back injury that's been bugging me for years, so I need to be a bit more comfortable, especially considering Ronnie keeps getting us into camp in the dark because he just doesn't stop rolling. Anybody got any recommendations what my next mod could be? That'd be cool. Be nice to Ron. Nah. Are we taking bids on Ronnie's car? Yeah. What are people offering for Ronnie's car before he gets back? Let's... A 2018 Prado steering wheel. Interesting, I'll look into that. How do we afford all our mods and our toys? Ronnie used to run his own steel fixing business, and yeah, that's a good boy.
There's cameras on, so I better.
Yeah, and when he sold it, he did quite well. So that's where he bought his car. For myself, I run my own business and I work bloody hard when I'm not out filming. And I have an awesome wife that is really good with the books. So a big shout out to my beautiful wife, Taisha.
Hello, I want to ask you a few questions.
Kangaroo jaw.
Oh, $20 and a six-pack for Ronnie's car. That's a bit high.
Whoa.
$20 and a six-pack. Yeah, I'll take that, and then I'll give you 2 beers back.
You are mean. You are totally mean, dude.
40k. Ooh.
I just want to point out, how cool is it here? Like, we're in the middle of the outback
Coil
and
conversion.
we're able to do a live show. That's pretty cool.
It is.
I reckon I'm just going to run through my camp setup here at the moment.
All right, well, grab me another beer while you're there.
Yeah, okay. So, over here, we've got the chainsaw to block out Torben's snoring.
Hey, listen here.
We've got the swag on here. Now, normally I don't put the swag so close to the vehicle, but I camped on a rock last time. Remember that?
Oh, yeah, you're whinging, complaining.
Yeah, I'll admit that. I was whinging. And when I'm camping, always have the thongs out. Now, for you overseas people, it's not like the G-banger. We call them G-bangers.
$1
The thongs,
and a can of 4X.
the boots go inside the vehicle because I don't like things falling in my boots. What else can we talk about? We can't move the cameras too far, but...
How true, Steve? Sparky life. Yeah, apparently we print our own money. Did you hear that, Ronnie?
Yeah, Sparky's print their own. So do Steel Fixers.
Yeah.
Oh,
4G must be amazing in Oz. Actually, it's not so fantastic.
it's crap.
It's really crap. We are just lucky. I can actually see the tower in the distance. We're just really lucky. Yeah, that's not a good one. Oh, beautiful.
I like how they come up with these. These are cool.
Except they're plastic.
Yeah, but you can reuse them.
If you reuse them, it's not as bad. Locksmiths too. Yeah, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
10 bucks for the cruiser. Where can I get a canopy like Ronnie's? I think your canopy is actually a one-off, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a custom job. You can get a replica of it. It's it was done by Quick Pitch. It was a collaboration between me and Quick Pitch. So I came to them with a design, and then Yucky at Quick Pitch, he just did some magic, and it was like, wow, it's pretty awesome. So talk to Quick Pitch.
Did you guys enjoy Wilson's beer? I loved it.
Where's this one? Yeah. Did you read that one out?
Your channel got me into 4x4.
Mellow Wolf 38.
Ah, yep. I'm in South Australia. My dream is to own a vehicle like you and Torbs one day. Love the 79 series. I have an old 75. Oh, mint. The 75.
75s are beautiful. Yeah. Let's not let the 75 disappear.
Yeah.
I think the 79, they're
Sipping Jamison myself. Ooh. I've actually got Jamison.
Isn't it the last 79 coming soon? No, it's the last 200 coming soon. This year's the last 200.
Yes.
Next year's the 300.
And I think next year is the last 79.
Is it?
That's what they keep saying that, and then they bring out another year.
Yeah, it's just like Toyota really good at keeping secrets, eh? They're very good at keeping secrets.
Thoughts on a 300 series? I'm
Well,
very interested to see it.
I'd definitely give it a crack. Look, the thing is, with all makes and models, if you buy the Series 1, you're at the mercy of, are there going to be any issues? You know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
So take the Patrol, for instance, the first 3 litre, grenade engine.
Yeah.
Take the Hilux, the N70s, they had injector problems. Take the first 79s, they had, they're burning a lot of oil.
Yeah.
And then they improve them as the next series goes. But yeah, what do you think is Sean Lord? What do you think is the biggest bogan 4-wheel drive? Biggest bogan 4-wheel drive? Patrol.
Ford Courier.
No, it's a Patrol. It's a Patrol and a Land Cruiser. They're bogan 4-wheel drives.
Is that because we look like bogans?
Well, because they're like the older ones, the old 4-wheel drives that are Toyota and Nissan, they are the bogan 4-wheel drives. There's a vast type of people in drive those cars.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it as like the V8 supercars in Australia when they used to have Holden and Ford only. That's Bougainville.
It
Holdens
is.
and Fords.
Yeah.
I'm a bit of a bogan. I'm happy to admit that. I'm just not a Sender Crew bogan.
What was that?
Oh. Reminder about merch. If you'd like to support the channel, you can get some merch.
Oh, I just saw an interesting one. Paul Brackstone. Why was your car in Toyota in Albany?
Oh yeah, we didn't cover that.
No, we didn't. So that's water crossing that you saw from Cheynes Beach.
I'll try and find it.
I believe, well, this is my theory, is when the water pushed through the radiator, it's put a bit of pressure on the fan and crunched the, what did we call it? It's the...
Oh, the fan clutch bearings went.
That's it. The fan clutch bearings
and the pulley
collapsed, and the idler pulley was on its way as well.
Yeah, that's the crossing there.
Yeah, that one there.
Repeat. Repeat.
Don't remind me. That cost a fortune.
Yeah, it was going to happen eventually. Your idler pulley was already on its way. I could start hearing it there.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So, but yes, I'm going to say thank you to Albany Toyota because you did fit me in when you were fully booked, and I appreciate it. So thanks, guys.
Yeah. Now, we're not sponsored by Toyota. Torbs did pay the full price there.
I did.
Chris West Maycott. What's the saw, Ronnie? Let's go over and look at the saw.
The saw?
The saw. Oh,
The chainsaw, man.
I thought you were talking about the other saw.
No.
It's
It's still the one.
what we cut sausages with. I'm not a master skill level. Nah, it's out of petrol.
Thoughts on the XRS Connect? What's your thoughts on the XRS Connect?
I reckon it's awesome. So, look, we're still learning how to use this thing.
Yeah,
And,
we are fresh.
With technology, it's a bit, but you know what? We could have, when we drove here, the cameraman's now having a whiz. Should I put the camera on him? No. When we drove from Kalgoorlie to Menzies and Menzies to here, the dead zone, the no phone zone.
Ah, yes. That's a long stretch.
Yeah, and because we were so far apart, sometimes you were in and out of radio contact, especially you, because you were right at the back. Chris was in the middle.
Yep.
So I still got notifications from a GPS signalling that Torbs was broadcasting. So I could still tell that he was on the right track.
Yep.
The trick is you got to download the map before you go. I didn't do that, but I could tell you're on the correct
Yeah, so it was a blank
trajectory.
screen with a dot that kept moving.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. But you can get the map downloaded on your app.
Yeah, which we'll do next time.
I reckon they're bloody good.
Did you do the long range test?
We're going to do that tomorrow.
Yeah, we did it.
We haven't recorded it.
That's true, we have. So that same section between Menzies and
here, 500 Ks.
500 Ks, we were averaging between myself on a 6 dBi aerial to you with your 2.1 dBi aerial on your roof. It was about 12 to 13 kilometres.
And that's trees as well.
That's with trees
And hills.
So
Very flat though, but
yeah.
hills.
So it was pretty good.
Yeah. The only time we really dropped out was when you happened to go up a hill, I happened to go down a hill at the same time.
Oh, that's right. Then
Because
it was
then
just crackle.
you're up.
Yeah.
Wow, that sun's dropping real quick.
Ah,
Can we get a shot of the sunset? All right,
I'm
just
going to answer this one.
bring you guys in and just hang on. While Torbs answers this question, have a look at this beautiful sunset happening in the background.
It's a stunner. So, Hayden Hudson, is the Red Vision worth the money? Well, I can tell you 100% I am not sponsored by Red Arc at all. And I personally believe the Red Vision is worth the money because I can do all sorts of funky stuff with it. When we're driving along with, say, some pies that you love so much in the Travel Buddy, and I forget it's been running for a while, I can actually switch it on and off from my phone and not burn it.
I haven't had one. There was one I tried in the Patriot Camper X1 when we did the Ambadell. It was in that. It was just out, so it had a few bugs in that one. But they've sorted that out, obviously, because I've seen you use yours. But I can't comment. I don't know if it's worth or the money or not. I can't comment because I don't have it. Yeah. And I haven't seen. I mean, you use it all the time, but it's not like something I'll go over and watch every time.
Yeah. So I haven't had any issues. But as far as is it worth the money? If you use all the features, yes, it is. If you're just going to use it for just checking your voltage, I'll be honest, no, it's not.
Hey, so G101. Hey Ronnie, my exhaust pipe keeps clogging up. Don't know why, but every Friday I swallow cum and I... What?
I think he got you good.
He did! Lucky I didn't say it.
G101, 10 points.
You got me there. I'm now going to read the comments before I read them out. Oh, good one.
Catch can and intake
Cheers,
clean.
Mate. Oh, we're on this one.
100%. Definitely worth it.
Oh, the sun's nearly gone.
Oh, that's a pretty good sunset.
And we're back here. Oh, Andrew Owen. Have a good laugh, mate. God damn it.
Unichip or custom remap?
Okay. Yes.
How long have we got?
No, well, okay, yes. In depth, we can, you know, there's a lot of questions to be asked. But what I would say is with a uni chip or okay, let's just say uni chip. Let's just compare a chip tune versus a module versus a flash tune.
Yep. There's
a couple of things. We won't get right into it because this deserves a whole video, and we need some professional advice for this as well.
100%.
So, okay, a chip tune, like the uni chip, you get 5 different maps. With a flash tune, it's off a USB, boom, there it goes. Now, if they do it properly, they'll put your car on a dyno, they'll work it all out, they'll work the wizardry, just like they do with a module.
Yep.
They'll get all that correct, off you go.
Every car is different, even if it's the same model.
His motor's different to my motor. They've tuned our vehicles differently. Also, depending on what you want. So, if it's done properly, yes, but you got to watch out because a lot of flash tunes, they have it on a thumb drive. Oh, it's a 79 series. Just put that. Oh, it's a Hilux. We got this file.
Doesn't work like
Doesn't work like that. No, it's a bass tune, but then they got to tweak it, and a lot of them don't do that.
That's right. So if you get the right person, yeah, they're good.
If you get the right person, either way, in my opinion.
That's right.
Bloody.
What's your next
G101.
mod, Ronnie?
What?
What's your next mod?
Oh my God, look at my hair. That is horrendous, man. That is terrible. Sorry, everyone.
Have we had problems with the Toyota alternator? We did, and then we ditched them and got water-cooled alternators and never had a problem since.
Yes. If we had regular alternators on a Holland Track,
would be broker than we already are.
Every tag along we have with a normal alternator that goes on a Holland Track, alternator issues. Right.
Oh, let's get back to that question. What's your next mod?
My next mod?
Yeah. Mine was...
300 series.
I'm
going to get the first one in the country and I'm going to chop it.
Ronnie
no, I'm
needs
not.
a haircut, 100%.
I'm growing it long. What?
What does the missus say to about this?
Well, she probably changed her locks now, so depends how, if the kids have been pains in the asses, then she'll let me in.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ronnie does need a haircut. I'll worse than afterwards.
Thoughts on track correction? It definitely needs to be done.
Thoughts on track correction? Yes.
Definitely needs to be done, and there's many ways to do it. So,
Craig T Adventures, Ronnie, are you coming to the next Melbourne 4x4 show?
No.
Is that a trick question? Look, we were actually going to swing past it this time.
Yeah.
But, you know.
F COVID.
F COVID. And on that note,
see, it's not water.
Cheers to all the Victorians doing it tough. We're thinking of you. Damn, that would really suck. All right.
Ooh.
So, yeah, hang in there. You'll get on the other side.
Yep.
But don't cross the border until we get there.
That's gold. Just because he wrote jack off canopy, it got blocked. It's not that jack off.
Oh my God. So Jacob Robinson, we'll show his comment.
Yeah.
Because he wrote airbags versus adjustable shocks for jack off canopy. Lift off canopy sounds a bit better though.
It depends how dirty your mind is.
We should probably answer it.
Apparently YouTube has a pretty dirty mind.
Airbags versus adjustable shocks. Okay.
Well, airbags are only really there to support your load.
It's more to support the load. So airbags are in place of springs.
But then I have heard of people doing airbags as suspension.
you can. So airbags are more versatile.
Yeah.
But shocks need either an airbag or they need a coil or leaf springs. They need springs. So you will need adjustable shocks. Well, you'll need shocks regardless. Adjustable shocks, I don't have adjustable shocks. Actually, I'll bring this up here. So, what are they called again? Dobinson, sorry. So Dobinson suspension, there's so many things, you know.
I know.
Live as well. Dobinson suspension, they sorted my car out with my Lugger suspension before we did the Ambit because my suspension was terrible. I won't get into that because that's a long-winded rabbit hole story. Anyway, they have since offered to offered me to put on adjustable shocks. I've actually said no. Now, a lot of people, 90% of people who think I'm stupid for saying no, but I can't stand the fact of getting under there and then adjusting them. I want a suspension that is set up and it just goes, like I have now. The standard Dobinson over the adjustables. That's my opinion. If I had adjustable shocks, I would find the one setting, I'd leave it there.
Which is exactly what I've done with my VPs.
Well, you have done that now.
Yeah. So I've eventually found where it seems to be comfortable for everything, and I've just left it there. Yes, every time I change tracks, I could tweak it a bit, but I've just found that spot where I'm happy with it.
All right.
So,
COVID and adjustable shocks.
Hi from Texas.
Ronnie, do you miss your Luxie? Yes, I definitely miss my Luxie. If I had the opportunity to buy it back for a reasonable price, in case the person watching, I would. I think I would.
Yeah. Cool.
But I don't think the missus let me because there's nowhere to put it.
So David, hi from Texas. Any plans on more international trips? It was cool seeing you in Moab, Utah. Hell yeah.
Yes.
When it's safe.
100%. Yeah, when we're allowed to go as well.
Even when we are allowed to, I'm one of those people that will just hold off for a while with international travel because I don't want to just jump into it.
Yeah, fair enough. You don't want to be the first person to jump into it and then...
Get stuck or sick.
Okay, because we have a unique issue in Australia. And that is the rest of the world is still suffering bad from COVID, and Western Australia, 0 cases. Northern Territory, 0 cases. I'm not sure what South Australia and the rest of the country are doing, and the East States, because we've been out of signal. We haven't really paid attention, to be honest, because we've been out here doing stuff.
It's quite negative, so I try not to follow up too much.
So if Australia remains 0, we're not going to be able to travel out of the country till 2023, I reckon.
That was the last thing I heard, so yeah, a few years.
Yeah, but we would love to come back to America, for sure. We'd love to go to South Africa, Iceland, Papua New Guinea, come to Europe. Do you have tracks in Europe? If you do, yeah, we'll come to Europe.
That'd be an interesting question.
Queensland, 0. Okay, thank you.
Awesome.
Kennedy. Off and on adventures. Hey. Melbourne is... All right, I'll let that one go. Here we go. Peter Moore. Any ideas why all LED lights seem to be the very white light spectrum rather than warmer light? That is a bloody good question. I've thought about that myself.
I prefer the whiter than the yellower.
Well, if I could get all my lights slightly yellower, I'll probably go that. Maybe. Well, I don't know.
So when you go into...
To match my headlights.
All right, yeah, so you'd need to change your kelvins all to about 4,000.
Actually, you know what? I'd rather have the option to adjust the light. With photography lights, you can adjust the Kelvin, right? So speaking of lights, we're going to run them soon.
Yeah.
So I would say
it's still pretty clear. That's
adjustable. Yeah, I know. And I'm looking at my hair. It is freaking horrendous.
It's shocking, isn't it?
I know it is. Look at me. I look like Sideshow Bob.
I'm surprised that no one's told me to shave your head on camera.
Don't do that.
When is the Maxxis Razor tyre review coming out?
It already has. It's already out. I did that a year and a half ago. So Maxxis Razor has already been reviewed.
Yeah. Well, I've had mine on for what, 15
to
20,000
Torbs has got the Maxxis now.
And it's getting up there to be one of my number one tyres.
Really? You can't.
It's still quiet.
I won't let you, or with quietness maybe, but I won't let you say that until you had it for a year.
Yep. Yes, Torbs, give him a haircut.
No, thank you.
Bush haircut.
Bush? Just hang my head over the fire maybe.
Oh, that'll stink.
Yeah. Another beer? Oh, I've got one here.
We're still good. We've got to be responsible.
I'm talking too much. I'm a slow drinker.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you reckon of the Land Rover Parenti for a Tourer? Oh, Land Rover Parenti for a Tourer, if I was on a budget and I wanted a big, mean truck, Land Rover Pro NT.
Yeah.
Yep. I would do that because I wouldn't be able, if I was on a budget, I wouldn't be able to afford a Toyota that'll be reliable enough.
Chainsaw haircut. Should bid the cut.
All right, let's not talk about haircuts anymore.
Mullet. Now we're talking.
Mullet.
That'll definitely get
I
the
actually,
locks changed at
I
home.
actually have a reverse mullet. Check this out. So it's long on here and it's short at the back.
Who agrees with me? That is really bad.
I'm growing it out, okay? I haven't been at a haircut since this pandemic started.
Use the axe.
Yeah, that not him.
Yeah. Give him a hat. It's that bad.
All right, off the hair, guys. Come on, man. Knife haircut.
Methanol injector, good or bad?
Oh, bad. I would say bad. Bad. I did shoot a modified on one that had methanol injection. Damn, that thing, man. It was a Pajero.
We're getting a lot of these. What happened to Wayne? He's no longer with the channel, but he's still running the tag along tours with Stu. So he's still out there, and he runs his own channel.
Sideshow Ronnie, I like it. Okay, Mark Lee. 96% of West Australians want borders to stay closed. Talk about
Autocratic
federal government that is backing Clive Palmer. Why don't they listen to people? Bloody assholes. I don't want to get political because this channel's not about politics. It's an escape for you guys to get away from the political crap. But what Mark Lee is talking about is this rich billionaire, in my opinion, dickhead, Clive Palmer, because he got rejected entry to Western Australia, he's suing to get in because he wants his way in. And now the federal government are backing him, so that's what that's about. But I'm not going to get into that because that is political, and we don't do political here. So F the far right and F the far left. Stay in the middle. Stay sane. Go camping. Have fun.
Yep. Most expensive mod mistake.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay.
That's a good one.
I will say getting suspension done by someone who doesn't do suspension. Someone who's awesome at, I don't want to say too much, but someone who's awesome at doing all these other things, like crafty, like an artist at making welded things. So people don't draw lines here because I don't want to,
Yeah,
but
I
that
will
was my
agree
mistake.
with you there because he does do some magic work.
He does.
But yes.
Yes.
It's a bit like asking an electrician to fix your pipes.
Yeah, plumbing. Yeah, it's like asking a plumber to do electrical. Yeah.
Yes, I'm all with you there. No politics, have a beer.
Yes. F COVID and politics. Okay, coronavirus is a hoax. Oh, come on, man. We're not talking about that. Wagon versus ute and canopy for touring. We had that discussion with Chris on the way here because he was talking about setting up the camera car.
Yeah.
And you were very ute based, and I was very
I'm very ute
wagon.
based.
I mean, wagon based. Yeah,
Ute and canopy, because if you can do a lift off,
oh,
you got the best of both worlds.
Okay, what's the camera car? Hunter. Yep, he's onto it. He's going to swing the camera onto the camera car.
It's a Lada Niva!
No, because then you'd be driving it.
Yeah.
There it is. Yep, it's coming up. It's coming up. I'll go over and talk about it.
Have you ever thought about getting a chassis extension?
No.
No. Personally, I can't see the reason for it.
Okay, oh, it's just the front? Yep. Oh, it's the whole car, nothing but the car. So help your car.
Portals or coils?
So here we have modified episode camera car. We have a Hilux 2.8 D4D. Can be mistaken for Dad if you got near glasses. It's pretty damn capable. It's done a lot of the stuff that we've done. Now, a couple of trips with, the one east of the hills, Torbs, we had to do a bit of negotiating around with the vehicle. The Holland Track, there was a couple of, it was that wet that even trying to go around all these holes, which we went around most of them. The back wheel slipped in on a Hilux and it was kind of, did a 90-degree turn. But a rooftop tent, bloody capable car. The only thing it's missing is a snorkel and a long-range tank. The interior, we cannot show you because it's like a washing machine. We've been out here for 14 days. My cameras are in there, his cameras are in there. It's a bloody mess, but that's what happens when you're on a trip. I'm going to go back over to Torbs.
Steering circle is bad enough without a chassis extension. 100% agree with you. Could you imagine a worse turning circle than we already have?
No, I could not imagine that.
That's just torture.
I could not imagine that. Oh, the full drive shows. What's happening with full drive shows? Okay, so Sydney, full drive adventure shows. Sydney is frozen. It's delayed because of COVID. Adelaide, at this stage, is still going ahead. Yes, I know our borders are shut, but it's still going ahead. We are confident that we are going to be there.
Yeah, we're trying to work out
how... No, we are going to be there.
We are going to be there.
Yeah. Perth, we're definitely going to be there.
100%.
We are going to be there. We are in Perth. Well, we're not in Perth now, but green screen, no. Yes. We're also changing up the content creator stage. It's no longer a stage, it's a hub. So it's content creator hub. So a big area where all your favorite creators all have their own little place, and we're all gonna, it gives us more time to mingle around. And look, we will present some stuff on stage, but that'll be at the Ingle stage.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Because it was just too much last time doing everything.
Yeah, it was pretty hectic.
It was very hectic. So, and one more time with our, people come and see us, fans, followers.
Yeah, and we want to give them our attention.
Yeah, more time.
Without you guys, we wouldn't be where we are.
Exactly.
So we want to give back.
Exactly. So that's what's going to happen at the shows this year.
Yeah.
Bigger and better, and it's going to be busier because we can't go overseas anymore. You have to travel within Australia. There's actually a boom going on right now, in case no one was aware. Every single business I've spoken to, or people I've spoken to, I've heard in the grapevine and all that, everyone's selling out of stuff. I did a review on my crash pad, and all the comments I got was, "Oh, they're already sold out. They're already sold out." I didn't know.
That's because I bought the last one.
So, just everyone, it's boom time.
It is.
It's boom time. Travis at PDP, I rang him to book my vehicle in. Man, we are so booked out. And I was like, just book me in, man. I need a service. Dreadlocks. Oh, I don't think the missus will like that.
Actually, I might do dreadlocks. If you're watching, Tasha, what do you think? Should I do dreadlocks?
Oh my God. She just threw her phone. No, just kidding. she just changed the locks.
Oh, damn.
Hang on.
You guys do a video about it.
Hang on. Sorry. Oh yeah, we're cutting to the sunset. Yeah. Oh, echo.
Is this my full-time job now? No, unfortunately. I'm still running my business and working full-time. I work extra long hours, and unfortunately I work away a lot to be able to make all this happen. So hopefully we will get to the point where this will become more full-time, which will give me more time at home with my family, and that would be awesome.
So I guess you guys have noticed the quality has stepped up quite significantly, and that's because of this guy behind the cameras right now.
Yep.
And the funding through Patreon and a bit of funding through Ingle and whatnot. So we are moving forward, and I like to get to a stage where I can get Torbs for 3 months of the year fully paid. He comes on the trips, that way he doesn't have to worry about saving up for holiday time and all that stuff because he's running his business. And I want to be able to afford camera guy full time almost, or part time at least, an editor as well, just to pre-edit stuff. Already have an editor who pre-edits modified, then I polish them off. He actually does a really good job, so good on you, Tom. Yeah, so that's what we're heading in. I actually have a PA at the moment as well, answering a lot of my emails and things like that at the moment, but they always go through me first. It's just I don't have time to type a lot of things. It is crazy busy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is my full-time gig, and I'm very happy about it. Does it pay much? No. My previous job paid a metric ton. That's how I bought that one. Steel fixers who run steel fixing businesses. Yes, it is a freaking hard job, but I take my hat off to you guys if I had a hat on. But you guys earn a lot of money. I know it because I was there once before. So I saw a question here. I'm saying a lot. Adam Yude. Ronnie, what do you think of Sivan Haynes, Mighty 60? I think he's a top bloke. I actually bought a photo of him recently to use as a cover for Modified.
It's a nice car.
Yeah, I could have asked it for free, you know, but you know he's a photographer. He's starting his business as a photographer, so I pay for the photo, you know.
But as far as what do you think of his car?
I think it's good. I think it's cool. I like the 60.
Yeah.
I really like the 60. I like the 60 better than the 80.
Whoa.
Yeah, I just said that.
It,
A 60 on a 80 chassis would be nice. Okay, hang on here. This guy here. Libby. What do you think of the Ute-based four drives like the What do you think of the Ute-based four drives like the Pajero Sport MUX Everest? Ute-based. Well, they're not really Ute-based. What do I think of? Okay, so Pajero Sport, MUX, and Everest. I'm going to put Fortuna in there as well.
yeah.
I think they're a great option. They're a great entry option, I guess, because you could get a Land Cruiser 200 series, you could get a Prado, you could get a Nissan Patrol. There are a lot of cool wagons you could get that have the strong name.
Yeah.
But look, MUX is basically a D-Max that's a wagon. So that's how I look at it. Pajero Sport, well, yeah, Pajeros are known for off-roading, but honestly, I'll consider Pajero maybe going towards a soft-roader. It's probably a bit harsh. I will actually retract that.
The old boy's got a Pajero.
Actually, no,
It does all right.
I won't retract that because it's got IFS all round. The Triton is actually tougher than the Pajero. The Pajero should be tougher than the Triton. The Triton's just a work ute, in my opinion. Oh, I just upset the Triton people. You can't please everyone. Everest is like your Ford Ranger, but a wagon. Fortuna is like your Hilux, but a wagon, but it doesn't have the name. If they call it Fortuna the 4Runner, people will be all over it.
Oh, I remember the 4Runner. That was a brilliant car back in the 90s.
So that's just the way I look at it and see it.
Quick sunset check.
Soft roader. Uh-oh.
Sunset
check. Let's have a look at the sunset. Just change the subject because I've upset a few people with their cars.
Oh, no, Steve said not harsh. Because that's what we're all about, is being honest.
Okay, why do Booster. Oh, I like that name, actually. Booster. Why do Prados get so much hate, but people love Hiluxes so much? Okay, I think Prados get so much hate because a lot of school mums drive them. You see a lot of them at the shops, but let's be honest, you see a lot of 200 series at the shops. You see a lot of Hiluxes at the shops and doing school drops. Not as many though, because they're a ute.
Yeah.
But I think it's because it's like there's so many of them, and only 10% of people who own a full drive actually take it off road. I think that's why. So if you see so many Prado, it's a family car.
It is. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Little Bear is.
Victor.
Is it okay to roll start a diesel? I'll be completely honest here. I have no idea.
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah, you can roll start. It's bloody difficult, but you can.
Okay.
At
There
the
you go.
four-wheel drive show, we had the Sydney one. We had the roll start Matt from Explore, his car. Okay, Victor Bart Wheels. Haha, my Unimog is a hardcore roader. Yes,
Unimogs
it is.
are.
And guess what, guys? Tomorrow morning, only hours away, we have the apocalyptic Unimog Modified. Sick truck, check it out.
I'm glad we got signal here because I'm looking forward to seeing that.
It is epic, dude. It is so cool. And it's not just the back of it is so awesome.
I can't believe you didn't call me when you were doing that.
I did. I sent you a photo and you said I was a prick.
Yeah.
No, you didn't say that. You said something else. along those lines. Can you? Okay, Peter. Can you guys do a video on importing four-wheel drives from Japan as in grey imports? That needs a budget. That needs a budget because I would need to experience that myself to do it. I don't like just researching a topic and then asking people questions about it because I think it lacks the real the knowledge. So unfortunately, unless we hit big budget, then I'll spend a budget on those kind of things. You know, I'm not going to just go and buy a Unimog or would I? No, I wouldn't. Okay. Oh, we only have 5 minutes left, guys.
Oh. Already?
Yeah. We can go longer. Yeah.
Well, what do the people think? Do you think we should go longer?
Okay, what do the people think? How much longer should we go for?
Should we go for another beer?
For another beer? I just cracked one.
We just cracked one, but we'll see if the people would like us to go for a...
Look, we can show the fire and stuff and...
Yeah, why
you
not?
know, it would be cool to actually sit by the fire. Should we sit by the fire? Can we do that?
Yeah. Or...
Oh, laptop won't reach.
Cables won't reach.
Oh, the cables won't... That's right. That's right. We'll sort that out next time.
We'll chuck some more wood on and make it come to us.
Actually, hey guys.
Longer?
Honest,
we've got a longer so
honest opinion. How did this show go? Which camera are we at? That one?
No, you're on that one.
Okay. Do you like this Outback show? I mean, who else has ever done this? Is this the first one you guys have seen? Outback live streaming. It was a dodgy start. I didn't think it was going to happen at one point there.
I sat back and I watched these two panic.
Yeah.
2 beers.
Yeah.
Okay, wow.
So
Longer.
we have one high quality camera here, FS5. We got one over there, FS5. So Chris's camera's there, my camera's there. We have an A7 III off to the side. Have we even used that yet? No. Oh, we haven't. We've actually got 4 cameras here. We haven't used them all.
How many other people out there right now, when Ronnie described those cameras, it just went... Because I know it did with me. Sean
Lloyd, would you ever buy a 4x4 with Mighty Car Mods? Would you ever build a... I've only ever watched one video from Mighty Car Mods. I enjoyed it. It was they did like this Mad Max looking sedan and they set up all these mannequins. And that's kind of where I got the inspiration for the mannequins to do with the winch line and all that.
Okay.
And they were just driving around with baseball bats out and they were running over all the mannequins.
Yeah.
Oh yeah?
Oh,
yeah. Smoking at the cameraman. Let's move the wood. Do you want to get it on there?
Well, so far everybody is very keen on us going a bit longer.
Woohoo!
Some people are even suggesting
it's hot.
go a whole
It's hot.
6-pack longer. This show could get a bit crazy. This guy's crazy, man. Can't help himself. Chuck that other log on.
Hey, if this was Jackass Live, I'd jump over the fire.
I would like to know people's honest opinion.
It's so warm over there.
It is. I can feel it. I'd like to know people's honest opinion out there. Are we doing okay on these? I know it's only the second one, but are you enjoying this?
Yeah, I reckon that.
I would like the true opinion.
The true opinion. Well, actually, what would you like to see? Segments of maybe or something. Would you like to see us do this again? We need to put pressure on sponsors here because there's a lot of attention here. This is really good potential. Like Engel, thanks to Engel for sponsoring this one. But we would like to do more of these because these are so cool. So we could even just leave Perth, spend a whole day driving out here, set up, just do this show because this is so much fun.
Yeah.
Like being able to interact with you guys as well.
Set up lights on vehicle, good. Wow, it's just going crazy.
Yeah, I can hardly read them because they keep going.
Oh, I can feel the warmth.
Can you grab the table there? I think we got a bit of extension on the cord. Let's go closer to the fire.
We've got a little bit. Oh, can the camera follow us?
Yeah, you're on the side wide at the
Right,
moment.
we're moving camp.
Dun, 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 dun. Go that way.
That way?
Turn. Yeah, I want a bit of flameage.
All right. I'm not wearing sleeves at the moment.
Hang on.
What?
Hang on.
Here we go.
Ronnie's chair. Is that a chair? Or is this a chair?
Can I just say something here? That is a $280 chair. This is a $30 stool from
You're going to get
PCF.
piles on that on a cold night.
Well, normally I sit on my welding gloves. And it's a table. We put the billy can on it. I sit on it. I can stand on it. I can reach into my eagle on it. Honestly, dude, I'm sorry. I have to run for another nature call.
Really?
Yes.
We are in for the long haul. Come to New Zealand. I would love to come to New Zealand.
We're going to cap this for another 15 minutes.
15 minutes?
Time extension, official, done now.
Oh, 15.
Tell them about hashtag in darkness we find camp. If they do that, there'll be a giveaway.
Ah, yes. We had a conversation about this earlier. Where's the camera? Nature call number 2. This is shocking. He can't hold his beer. We had a discussion earlier that anybody that uses the hashtag in darkness we find camp, we will send you. Are we going to send them out some merch? Okay, we're going to pick. Yeah, because that could get a bit crazy. We will pick some good ones. So yeah, put up a picture of your campsite at night and hashtag.
Can I see Ronny back there?
Oh yeah, you drive.
Why are you looking at me?
Oh, yes. So send us a picture with the hashtag in darkness we find camp and we'll pick the best one and send you a merch pack.
Is this the only live show people run off to the
No, he's not.
I wonder what anchormen do on the news.
No, I didn't say he's going for a number 2. I said he's going for the second time. That's gold. Spray and pray. That's funny. Give us a thumbs up, Jack Andrews.
Oi, official camp sound?
You didn't really do that, did you?
I did on live. Oh, sorry.
No more than 3 shakes. What made me switch to razors?
I talked him into it.
Yeah, he did talk me into it. He talked them up so much that I actually had to give them a go myself. And they were on special at the time, I think.
I don't know. You just went and got them.
Yeah.
And then because that was the trip that we never actually released. That was the
Yes, that's right. Because I
what was
needed.
Adelaide Road. Adelaide Road. So
Adelaide Road doesn't exist anymore.
he went and got these new. He went and organised new tyres, and I was like, I looked at mine. I was like, no, I'm ordering 4 as well.
We did. Yes. So I had to give him a go.
You got a good price on them though.
I did get a really good price on them, and so far, I'm impressed. Ronnie didn't actually lie.
Yes, get my razors next week. $3.15 each.
Yes.
That's a good price.
Good price, yeah.
What
What rifle were you using today?
I only used 1 today.
Yeah, the 22.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I left the other ones away. You left it. You used every single one.
Oh yeah, that's what they're for.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was busy setting this up.
Yeah, so while they were setting up, I was relaxing with a bit of
Target practice.
target practice, yes.
Yeah, so I was using the 22 today. I don't put them on the channel because I think it's just, it gets all political. So
Yeah.
I'm more of a target shooter than a hunter.
What's for dinner tonight? That is a good question.
Oh, we haven't even worked that. Oh.
You didn't take it out of the freezer, did you?
No, I didn't. Oh, we were meant to put it on the fire while we're doing this so I could cook, slow cook. I've got it, but it's slow cook. It's going to be a long night, man.
I wonder if Uber would deliver a pizza out here.
No, I don't think they would. What is that noise? Oh, the cameraman's
Cameraman number 2. Too close to camp.
Too close to camp. I can hear it. Okay.
Love this live show. Please do more. Thank you.
79 versus 200. Oh, man, that is a tough one.
79 versus 200.
79, because I have one. It's not like I want to get a 200, so yeah, 79 for me. Hang on. Mayan Mount. Ronnie, would you do a show with Sean Whale, forward drive action crew? Yeah, I would.
Yeah, I've had a chat with him at the last show, and he's quite a cool bloke.
Yeah, no, he's a nice bloke, but they've got a bit of a setup where it's they don't make all their own decisions, all the decisions, so it's difficult to say the least. But Graham, you already know, we've already spoken about it. Sean, yes.
Love it. In darkness we find dinner. Well, not tonight, we won't.
I'm going to pull the
Ronnie looks cooked.
I'm going to pull the snags out of the freezer, okay?
Yeah, good idea. More crickets.
Wrong car.
All right. Let's get... What sausages are we having tonight?
I don't know, let's have a look. I've got the basket out of Ingle.
We do nothing but bloody sausages.
So we got Angus beef with garlic parsley.
Oh, that sounds all right.
Let's get these guys to vote. We've got... chicken. Or we got Irish pork sausages. Angus beef or Irish pork sausages? You guys decide.
Pork roast.
We already had one.
How do we rate the tracks down in Albany? They were pretty cool and scenic. Absolutely amazing.
What's that?
The tracks in Albany.
Yeah, Albany's awesome. And the people in Albany are really approachable and awesome too. It's like in between a country town and like a town, if you know what I mean.
It kind of is, isn't it?
Really friendly people.
Yeah.
People constantly coming up to us.
What are you doing?
Having a jalapeno.
You are cooked now. No, thank you. Pass.
Oh, keeps the taste, keeps the
I like it. Ex-Halton, both.
Bit of pork on your fork. Okay.
Yeah, there's actually a few coming through both.
All right, we're having pork then. Both. We're gonna run out of food. Jalapenos or jalapenos. Meat salad. We could even have a lead salad.
What sort of kilometres do we expect out of our cars?
Before, okay. Mick Salou. Oh, I can't pronounce the names, I'm sorry. Hey Ronnie, what sort of kilometres do you expect to get from your V8 before you retire it? I have a TGE, so FTE, I'm guessing you want to drive, single cab, 350k, still running like new. I'm not intending on retiring this vehicle, although I think PDP would like me to, because it's more and more and more maintenance on it to help me out a lot. I don't want to retire that vehicle. Number of reasons. Look, I could sell it and get another one. I don't want to do that. I've built it how I want it. I like the non-DPF.
Yep.
I like the noise.
It's got too many memories, man.
It's got, yeah, and that's the main thing. Too many memories, too many places. When I sold the Hilux, I was devastated. But that did put a smile on my face.
I bet you.
But I was devastated.
Yeah.
So I get attached to things. Where are the cameras? I can't even see them anymore.
I don't know. Is the cameraman still here or is he bailed?
No, he's still there.
He's still there?
Okay, 600,000 kilometre plus at least, says Kirk.
Well, mine's...
You're at 300, aren't you?
No, I'm way over 300. I'd be close to 350 at the moment. And doing well. I find it's maintenance. It's all about maintenance. And remember, with the 79s, they are not a race car.
Drink the jalapeno juice. No, it's pickle juice. We'll go on then.
No.
Hey Ronnie, why don't you cut, so this is Jack. Hey Ronnie, why don't you cut the tray sides so the canopy opens without them down? Very good question. Most people will do that. We had a discussion last night.
Yeah, we did.
So I did a review on the tray yesterday. I like the look of the tray sides being up. Also, always reminds me to close the doors on my canopy. Always reminds me to close the doors because I have to close the trace. If I can see the trace side hanging down, because your mirrors when you four-wheel drive and always bend down a bit, so you can just see the trace sides and the wheels. That is why, and it's for looks as well. So security and looks. Calm down, Sam. Oh, there's people having a... Oh.
That's one way to get your question read out.
Where are we? Bradwood. Should you get oil change every 5,000 kilometres, like everyone says? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, especially if you do what we do. Especially if you go off-roading. If you go off-roading, yes.
Look, the other way you can look at it, it can get expensive, but the more often you change your oil, in my opinion, the longer your engine will last.
So it could save you money in the long run. Now, Toyota oil is not cheap. I paid $150
for 10 litres
in Kalgoorlie for 10 litres because I had a bit of a leak, and we were worried if the leak got worse, but it hasn't. So, so thankfully, I've already got my oil for my service.
Yeah.
So now I'll just give it to PDP.
Upgrade turbo need new injectors yet, Torb? No, I don't need new injectors already. Touch wood.
It doesn't work if it's hollow.
That's true. Upgraded turbo. I have got an upgraded turbo, but it's a high flowed turbo. So it's my original turbo, just high flowed. But yeah, hopefully nothing like that too soon.
Okay, just randomly going through. Jared Wickham, what do you think of Shauno's Dirty 30? Shauno's Dirty 30, yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I haven't seen much of it, to be honest, but that's the cutback 60. That's why it's called 30, yeah?
I'll be honest, because I've seen a little bit of his stuff. I personally preferred his Dirty 30 before his latest upgrade.
Ooh! Is there a war of words? No, just kidding. That's just what some people comment. There is no war of words between four-wheel drive 24/7 and us at all. We got more stuff here. Land Rover Life. Would you ever have paid sponsors on show, much like four-wheel drive 24/7? Oh man, I wish I didn't read that one out. Okay. The best way to put this, the way I approach things, and you know as well, and you do as well, because that's how we do things. We will only ever promote products that we would personally ever use. Now, I'm not saying anything, you know, like the industry, TV industry, the four-wheel drive industry, the fishing industry, doesn't matter what industry it is. If it's a TV show, they can't always get the sponsors they want. They will get whoever pays. And if they don't take that, there's no show. So I understand it. I am in a unique position where I started self-funded.
Yep.
I've set myself this thing, and I hate advertisement. But if people have credibility, which I've built over 10 years, yes, I will accept sponsors, but only the ones that I would actually use and work with, and I know and I trust.
Yeah.
So, for example, the Engel fridge, you know.
Yep.
It's something I trust. It's something I would use. It's something I would recommend to my family and friends. So anything that I would recommend to my family and friends, I would happily be sponsored with it. But I will not do advertisement on my channel about it. I won't go buy this, buy that. I'll tell you my honest opinion about it. I'll talk about it.
It's up to you to
It's in the video. You can see it. You know.
Yep.
And there it is. That's how I do it. So the answer is yes and no.
Yeah. And we don't hide breakages. So what you see is exactly what happens.
Yeah, and unfortunately not all people that you work with tolerate this. They don't see the credibility behind showing that there's something wrong with something, but they've fixed it in a way, you know? So I'm not going to mention names because I think everyone knows about a particular trailer.
Yeah.
I mean, that went sour because of honesty.
Yeah, yeah. Let's move on from that.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. What is your worst breakdown?
Worst breakdown would be my wheel bearing down at the bite.
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah, but what's your worst breakdown?
My worst breakdown.
Almost recently, I'd say.
Actually, I've been really lucky. So
It's always been in Sydney when you're broken down.
Yeah, actually, okay. If we're not talking trips, if we're talking in general, my worst breakdown would be I broke all 5 wheel studs.
That's pretty. That's a good effort.
All 5 coming off the freeway. I felt it lose traction. I thought I'd blown my diff or gearbox. Pulled over. The second I lifted it up, the tyre fell off. And that was all because the wheel nuts were not tightened properly.
Yeah.
They're quick.
Yeah, they are quick, Jamie. Brad Nanko, I just cannot pronounce the name, especially after 3 beers. Nankaro, thank you, Torben. Any chance of marketing the live stream as a weekly thing? That would be so awesome. And again, thanks to England and the Full Drive and Adventure Show for helping out with this one. If it wasn't for these guys, this wouldn't be happening, basically.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so there's your answer, yes. People we want to work with, for sure. Help us out doing these kind of things.
Yeah.
We are now timed, so we're going to...
Ooh, 1 minute over.
I'll allow you to take 2 more questions, and I'll do one. I'll do one in between. So
okay, let's have a look.
Actually, just one more question for you.
Yep.
And then we'll wrap things up by...
Okay, I'll take this one. Daniel predicts, I hope I said that right. I apologise if I didn't. What is your scariest moment while off-roading? My scariest moment was definitely Morbid.
Oh, were you on that angle?
That scary track where mate of mine, Nathan, I thought he was going to have a heart attack on me in the car. I wasn't far behind him, but that was my scariest.
You end up in a lot of crazy angles in a 79. And
yeah, going over a speed hump, you go crazy angles.
Yeah, you do get used to it after a while, but there's this pivotal point that you know you've gone beyond.
Yeah.
And that's when you realise you're actually resting on something, which you were resting with the tray.
Luckily.
Now, what I find hilarious is guys with patrols with the amazing flex that, you know, they are better off-road when it comes to flexible stuff. When they end up on the same angle as the 79 does, they brown pants straight away. It is hilarious. But they have better vehicles for those tasks.
I think that's a great idea. Shot of jalapeno juice for you, Ronnie, before we go.
Oh my God. No, I'm not. No. Whatever.
You've opened it now.
Okay. Who did I do that for?
Oh, who did you do that for?
I'll send you a stubby holder.
Hayden Justin.
All right, you get a stubby holder.
All right, we've got
for peer pressuring me.
Yep. Thanks, Hayden.
I don't normally get peer pressured, do I, Torbs?
No.
Never.
Do it again.
No.
Do it again. Chicken.
All right, what's that?
Wait for the close-up.
Wait for the what?
Close-up.
I can hear him, but I can't see him.
Are you sculling it?
No, I already did it.
Do it again.
No, I'm not doing it again. No.
Yes. Look, we got yes.
Oh, for God's
Skull.
sakes.
Ha.
All right,
Nice
we're now on
one,
this
Hayden.
camera.
You've got the skull. Wait for the camera. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, yes, he's got it. Yes, you are getting a stubby holder.
Oh,
Good on you, Hayden.
do you have Instagram, Hayden? 17 seconds till the answers. This is like being in a space shuttle. We're going to the moon.
Yeah.
Houston, we have a problem. We're going to crash in 16 seconds. What do we do?
I dare you to take a sip. He just took a sip and he sculled it, so. All right, you've got your last question and then we're finished.
Hang on, does he have Instagram?
They're a bit late, he just did it.
Yes, he does. Okay,
Yes.
Hayden, hit me up with a DM on Instagram. And like Torben said earlier, in campness, in darkness we find camp. Hashtag in darkness we find camp. And we'll keep an eye out for him. We have reception here.
Rogan, Hardy, Dugot whiskey.
Dugot whiskey.
That is nice. And yes, once we're finished here, we're all going to enjoy a nice nip of that.
Dugot.
I hear a shoey.
A shoe.
No, you didn't. It's not written there. Oh, no. That is horrible.
This is the pussy shoey.
Yeah. I like what you did. Hey, I can do that too.
Oh, put that boot back on, that stinks.
Who agrees with me here?
No, you got to run it down the thong.
The ultimate thong. Thong?
Run it down the thong.
No.
The thong, the thong.
Thong? How do you do that? I've never done. I'm not doing it towards the toes, that's for sure. Ugh.
All right. All right, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. You did it. Oh, my God, you did it.
Oh,
Oh,
it's a thongy.
it's a thongy. We started something new. Do I have to do that too? No, I don't.
No, I'm glad I washed my feet before we started this.
Oh, you know, I think we started something new, the thongy. I'm going to get on this too. Where's my thong?
What have we done now? Yeah, Ronnie is caked.
Oh.
It's amazing. Just a bit of jalapeno juice and he is gone.
Ugh.
Isn't that the one we moved the dog poo with earlier?
There's no dogs out here. Too much 1080. It might be the cow patty. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to support the channel and support all this,
Yep.
you can buy some merch. Whose car am I wearing this time?
Mine.
Whoa! I'm wearing Torben's car on the back of my shirt.
We have Little Bear merch
What do you,
out there.
oh my God, that's a bad taste, eh?
That's why you need a proper thong.
What
Yeah.
if I, oh, imagine that.
Surfer Joe's. You have a pair for play and a pair for going out.
Imagine if you had foot fungus and you did a shoey. Or tinea.
People don't need to hear that.
That's how you get foot and mouth disease.
Oh.
The
Shocking.
laptop was in the way when I showed my shirt. All right, guys. Oh, pardon me.
You're welcome, Jimbo.
Indigestion.
Oh, excuse me. Adios. Yes. Thank you for
Thank you,
tuning
guys.
in.
Thank you so much.
Hope you all enjoyed it.
And tell them to stay tuned for what's tomorrow morning on
Tomorrow
YouTube.
morning is the ultimate Unimog. And I am spewing I was not there.
And it is burgundy.
Burgundy.
It's a beautiful colour for a
think-
Unimog.
I think that's about the only car out there that can really rock the burgundy.
Cruiser can too. I
I
reckon
think
I
a
can.
Unimog pisses all over a
Well,
cruiser either way.
Yeah. 45-inch tyres. And they are like paddles. They're like sand paddles. It is awesome. It's 6:22. Sorry guys, we really have to go now. Thank you so much for watching.
Good night from California.
Appreciate it. Smash that subscribe button and get on the comment section.
Yep.
That's in the chat. Get on the comment section. Tell us what you think because we can read that after the fact. So get on the comment section.
Cool.
See you guys. And was it Hayden?
Hayden, yes, we'll be
Hayden,
getting you
DM.
a stubby holder.
DM on Instagram
Has he got
right
that
now.
yet? Sweet.
I don't know. We'll have a look.
And yeah, send us both a DM on our Instas. What sort of photos you would like to see?
What? Photos. Oh my God.
Who knows?
All right.
Thanks, everyone.
Oh, he's there already. Hayden. Hey,
Yeah.
Ronnie, that jalapeno shot. The jalapeno shot was awesome, mate. I will do one as well. Oh, good on you, Hayden. We got inception happening here. Social media inception. See you guys. We're going to hit the button. You ready?
We're out.
3. This is a buzzer. 2.
2, 1.
Good night, everybody. Did I just break your finger?
Yeah, you did. Are we off?
I want to ask you a question.